to jump up to my review for Predator Killer of Killers. Finally got to see the movie, man. We'll just drop it. I think I should drop it a couple days ago. But finally got the chance to see it, man. And man, what a film. This film was fantastic. I absolutely love Killers of Killers, man. I had a blast watching this movie, man. And I think the concept of it, of just making a Predator anthology film, was a really neat idea. And I honestly hope this does get a sequel, because they do set up a lot of cool shit in this movie. Well, we'll get into all of it because some of that is spoilers, and I don't plan on doing spoilers because there really isn't that much to talk about the spoilers question. And there's like one thing that's kind of a bit of a minor spoiler that I want to talk about in the review, but that's about it. But yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to what else is in store for this movie, man, because like, obviously I do hope they do get a sequel and whatnot, man, because like I said, there's a lot of cool shit in this movie. But anyway, guys, let's jump into the movie. Is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, if I'm pronouncing it right, who I believe was also the director of Prey as well. Yeah, Prey and Predator Bloodline, Badlands as well, do 10 Cloverfield Lane. And it stars Michael Binan, I didn't pronounce that, Lindy Lavanchi, Rick Gonzalez, and Luis Ozawa Chanchine, I don't know the last name. Because I think this dude's like Japanese and Chinese mix, probably. Or maybe just Chinese, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, and the plot of Predator Killer of Killers is that a Viking raider, a ninja from feudal Japan, in a World War II pilot encounter a fierce intergalactic conflict. Now, the characters I thought was overall pretty good. The voice actor was solid. The one thing I thought was interesting about the Japanese one in particular is that it's mostly silent. Like, there is not very little dialogue is spoken, but like, you have opening narration at the start of the movie, and then at the end of that short, we get like one line dialogue, and then when we get to like the final section of the film, which is talk a little bit more about a little bit later, the dude is actually speaking Japanese and like actually has lines throughout the rest. I said he's actually very much an active talker. But for most of the Japanese shows, for whatever reason, it's mostly it's damn near a silent film, because I said there's like next to no dialogue ever being spoken throughout that portion of the Japanese one, for whatever reason. I said that was a little bit of a bizarre choice, but the one day it was also kind of well done, because you couldn't tell exactly what the characters are thinking without dialogue from the face expressions and whatnot, so shouts to the animators on that. But I did think that was a bit of a bizarre choice, like why they decided to just have them be silent for most of it. I thought that was a little bizarre. But yeah, man. So yeah, the cast is solid, man. I think the voice acting was great, man. The art and animation is obviously phenomenal, man. This movie looks great, man. The choreography here is phenomenal. Like, they're like, especially in the Japanese one, which I think might have been out of the three sections, at least the main sections, when we're focused on each one of the characters, how they kill the Predator, and what happened when they faced off against the Predator. They, like, I think the Japanese one was my overall favorite one, because obviously in Japan, and you guys know Japan, it's awesome. But also, the choreography with the sword fights between the two brothers is fantastic. Like, I love the part when the dude is actually in mid-fight, putting on the samurai armor mid-fight, man. The way he just kind of like puts the armor pieces on while in the middle of the fight, man, was really well done. The choreography was great, man. And the action throughout that one, of course, the other two as well, was really damn good as well, man. Fantastic work from the animation team. The final section of the film I thought was really interesting and really kind of context to the comics a little bit. So minor spoilers for this one, because I don't believe any of this was ever shown in the trailer, but I might be wrong. But one thing I thought was really cool is how this kind of ties into some of the more recent stuff that's happened in the Predator comics, which is good. I don't know if I ever tweeted about this at all on Twitter at all, but I have actually been reading the Predator comics that have been coming out. The solo original like Predator. I also dabbled in some of the Marvel crossover ones. Like I read Predator and Wolverine currently, Predator and Spider-Man is airing right things. Publishing right now, which has been phenomenal, man. It's so good reading a Spidey comic where one, Peter and MJ are actually together for once, which that alone is a shocker, and I'm like, I am eternally grateful for that alone. But also just Peter and MJ actually act like themselves in that one. So it's fun, and they do some really nice stuff. It's very much, it takes a lot from Predator 2, so if you're someone like me that loves Predator 2, you will love Predator vs. Spider-Man. It's a fantastic novel. And like Craven the Hunter's in it as well. It's really good. Well, everything I've read from the first like 2-ish and it's out right now, it's a fantastic novel. But anyway, as I was saying, in the final stretch of the film, we see that all three of these guys were taken over by the Predators and put into cryo sleep to face off against like the War King, or the Warlord, or whatever, like ahead of like the Predators to kill each other in combat. Whoever survives, like gets to face him, and whatever happens. I guess defeat him, become the new warlord, or whatever the hell happens when you defeat the warlord of the Predators or whatever. But I really thought was interesting is that they put all three of these guys in cryo sleep, and then throughout history or years, decades, however long each one of these guys are in cryo sleep, they eventually get taken to like this Predator world where they face unhappy combat. Now the cool thing about this one is that this is actually from the comics. Not so much I don't think the Predator's going after people that have beaten them previously to to defeat them in combat once again, to go back and to have a war where face them off in combat or whatnot. But we have actually had a thing where Predators just kidnap people from various points of history, man, and just collect them and put them in cryo sleep to eventually awaken them and have them fight up against other Predators. That has been a thing in the comics. I think that might have been either the most recent Predator comic that came out, or the one right before where they actually had a group of people from various time frames. Most of them were like modern days, but from like various countries and whatnot. All were set in the cryo sleep, then thrown into like this jungle planet to face off with the Predators and try to survive. It was really fucking cool, man. It was actually kind of cool. They actually started taking elements from the comics, the modern comics, into the movies, man. So I thought that was a really nice touch how they had that whole thing, man, which I thought was kind of cool, because like I said, I read that from the comics. So that was pretty cool as well, man. If there's any else, I got this movie pretty short, man. I liked how like a lot of the characterization of a lot of these were handled, man. I liked the way how they did flashbacks for some of these, man. Like the Viking one definitely is very much a revenge tale of a mother that had to kill her father. Because of like, if you watch The Northman, it definitely takes some cues from The Northman in a lot of sense. Just minus the mother being like, I will avenge you, father. I will save you, mother. I will kill you, Phil. There ain't nothing like that, but instead she's like out for revenge of the guy that made her kill her father. And she has her own son where they're going to face up against Predator, man. And I thought the way that they even showed up the different Predators and how they look and their designs, man, was really cool, man. Like the Predator that's set in during the age of the Viking, man, has like the sonic boom cannon thing on his arm. The Predator we see during this time, the Samurai, man, that was probably my favorite just straight up design, man. He looks so goddamn cool. The one where we actually get to see the Predator in the air, really cool as well. Some of the crazy tech stuff, like
don't worry, Shifu's here!
Fire up with a steel engine.
Let's get rid of that!
Not skip on the book. This is an already episode and they cheer. They're not too much.
You deserve
Step back. Let me. Spirit and form.
I feel like there were times where I was wondering if this movie was shot on 12 frames rather than 24 frames. I don't know if it was.
We're at the edge of the hollow, but the miasma is still so dense.
I don't know if that's just me, it's kind of the stuff on me, or this movie was actually shot on like 12 frames and 24 frames.
This hollow's got a weird
vibe. That was
vibe.
something I kind of noticed while I was watching the movie. When some bits where it was like a little bit like, and I do kind of wish they actually showed how each one of the guys got caught by the Predators and thrown into cryo. We do see it for some of the dude's name, his name starts with an L, the Mexican dude, that's a World War II pilot. We see how he got caught by the Predators again and thrown into cryo. But the other two we don't see. We just fade out to them when they're like last seen after they defeat the Predator, and we fade back into them when they're now on like this Predator spaceship or whatever with the collar on them. I wish we kind of got those two as well and see how they were caught by the Predators after they defeated their Predators. So I think that would be cool as well. But yeah, this was a fantastic film, man. If you love the Predator movies, obviously go check it out on Hulu or Disney Plus, and I'm assuming that's the whole. And anyway, guys, overall, this movie a 9.5 out of 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it, subscribe to me. Follow me on social media if you feel like it. Links are first below. And then back for more. See you guys next time.